Hey everyone, this is Lynn and I'm going to be giving you an easy tutorial on how to use Prezi. So first you're going to open the browser that you use and you have to type in Prezi and it should be the first one that comes up. So here you're at the home page, and if you already have an account you can log in here. However, if you do not have an account you can get started. So Prezi does have a few different options for the account type that you can have. There is Enjoy, Pro, and Teams, and you all have to, for all of these you have to pay for them. However, there is a free option, and I have been using the free one and it works perfectly fine, and I have not run out of storage, and I've been using it for a long time and have quite a few Prezis on there. So, however, it is public, so that means that anybody could see it. But I really recommend this one because it's free and it's really good. So you have to click continue free. So now you have to fill out this form and you will be making an account. However, I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in here. So I'm just going to click log in and it is going to take me to my account. So here I will have all my Prezis that I have done. I can here create a new Prezi, or I could search for Prezis. I could see only a type of Prezi that I want to see. I can also create a new Prezi by clicking here where it says new Prezi. So I'm just going to start by creating a new Prezi to show you guys how it kind of works and how you can create a Prezi. So it's just going to load, and this might take a while. So now it brings you to this page where you can choose a design of a Prezi, and basically here are the latest Prezis that you can choose. And then if you click here, there is more options for Prezis. And here are the popular templates that if you want to use any of those you can. But I'm just going to use bright lights and I'm going to click use template. However, you can also click start a blank Prezi, which will just give you a white screen and you will start from scratch there. So here we are at the Prezi page and we can click to add a title, and we're just gonna name it Prezi. And then you can click on these and then you can make it bigger by clicking the plus sign, or smaller by clicking the minus sign. You could also change different shapes. You can make it a rectangle and stuff like that. So I'm just going to choose a circle, and we can move it around by clicking the hand in the middle and dragging it where we want to drag it. And we could also change the color of it, so I'll just change it blue. And we could also add it to our favorites. This means that it is going to go to our favorite objects in Prezi, and we could quickly go here, go to our favorites and insert our favorite objects in the future when we're creating another Prezi or whatever. So yeah, it's zoomed in here, but then if you want to go back to the overview of the Prezi, you click on the first one and you can click anywhere to add a title. And if you click here, you can also zoom to frame, which will zoom you to the frame, and you can click to add the title of the slide, and you can add the text here. So, for example, if we're gonna name it slide 1, we could make it bigger, we could make it smaller, we could make it thinner, we could make it thicker, we could make it a title font. We can change the color, so I'm going to change it to red. We could change the font of it as well, and we could also make it bold, and we could make it where we want it to be on the slide. And yeah, so you have a lot of options what to do with the text you want to do. And here we can insert different objects too. So now we could insert an image, and if you click here you will get recommended images, and you could search for images on the internet and it will give you proper images, or you could click here and select an image from your files. So if you have your own image and you want to put it in there, you can just click that. So we can just click the X here to close this, and we could also insert symbols and shapes. So this is basically different styles of the symbols and shapes that you have here. If we go back there, we could choose the type of Prezi for like dark Prezis, for light Prezis, and all these different types of Prezis that we have here. You could also insert a YouTube video, and basically you go to YouTube, you copy the link of the video, and you can paste the YouTube link here, and then you will get the video on the Prezi. Here again you can put your favorites from your selected favorites that you have. You could also click layouts, and it will give you different options of one of these things to put in there, and the different styles of where the text is going to be, where the title is going to be. And you could go to multi-frame, so you could create many of these for the Prezi that you want to do. And there are many options, as you can see, and it gives you a wide range of things you can choose to make your Prezi really your own. Here you can also draw an arrow, so you can draw arrows. So if you want to draw an arrow to something important, you can do that. You could draw lines, you could use a highlighter, and you could draw highlights. You could also add background music, and you choose it from your files. And you could upload videos from your files, and you could also upload a PowerPoint. So here you can also customize the Prezi, so you could customize the theme, and basically you will have all these different options of the themes. So you could create, you can revert it to the original if you don't like something. You could have it clear, space, night, etc. And you could choose the color here as well, and the background you could change it as well. Yeah, and then you can go here, zoom to frame, and you will also have the option to make it into a slide, like a side words, and you have all these options by clicking these to change the text of what you want to have it. So here, if you want to undo something, you can click undo, which you can also see is Control Z, or you can redo that and it is Control Y. You can also save it just to make sure that it is saved, and you can also see here, as it said before, the time that it was last saved. So similar to PowerPoint, it will have the number of the slides on the side over here. However, Prezi lets you make the presentation more flexible. Therefore, it is a bit different and a bit more complicated than PowerPoint. This is why I'm going to teach you carefully how to do it now. So basically here you could move the different slides like this, just like PowerPoint. And here you could edit the path. This will bring you to kind of like a web with connecting all the things together. If you want to delete something from the path, you can click the arrow here, the X over on the corner of the thing, and basically that will delete that out of the PowerPoint. Then you could just move things around, and you could add things. You could add a place over here, for example, which will capture the screen of the new slide that will give you, which is how it looks like now. So now you can click done when you're satisfied with your path that you want to do, and basically when you present this, it will lead you to the different slides. You can here then share this Prezi, present remotely. You can share it on Facebook, you can download it as a PDF, and you can download it as a portable Prezi. And here are some settings about the screen ratio, and you could exit as well. So now that is basically how you create a Prezi, and here you can see the final thing when you're out of the edit mode. So it will take some time to load. So basically now you can make it full screen, and by clicking the arrows you will see the different slides. As you can see, I didn't do much in this Prezi, but this is just an example. So if you want to see an example of a Prezi that I did, you could go here, you click on it, and it does take some time to load, but after it'll be fine. And here you can see it's public, you can share it, you can save a copy, you can download it, you can edit it, you can present it remotely, you can delete it over here, and you can make it full screen. You can click here at the home, you could zoom in, you can zoom out, and basically this is just how something looks like that I did before. So yeah. So that is how you create a Prezi, guys. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you thought it was useful and you learned from it. And also, Prezi is a wonderful software you can use, and it really helped me with school. You can use it in works, you can use it for meetings, and basically it's just more interesting than PowerPoint. It's much more flexible, and it's just a change. And if you guys enjoyed it, like, now you know how to use it, and I hope this helped you in your everyday life. Thank you.